Hi, how you doing? I'm gonna go over a couple quick things about what I learned in streaming and so forth, and maybe it'll save somebody a couple minutes and or help you get a little boost on the way. One of the big things is as you can see, I'm using the green screen. Definitely adds a lot of different things that you can do with your streaming, so I highly suggest getting one. They're not too expensive. Look around online, see if you can find one in your price range. The other thing is, I had a problem with the green screen so many times, I just couldn't get it to work and outline correctly. And what I ended up doing is getting a better webcam. I had a 720p camera and it just didn't do what I wanted. So spend a little bit of money on a decent camera, and also got one that does the like ultra wide lens. So actually I can like scope the entire room out when I'm walking around, recording me playing the MetaQuest. So a good camera is always a good idea. Another thing, speaking of MetaQuest, is the mic sucks on the MetaQuest. So go out and look online and get yourself like a little USB mic like I got here and I'm wearing. And it was really inexpensive. So get yourself a separate mic. Don't use the one on the MetaQuest because it's just terrible, and you'll just get frustrated. Other thing is that I got is I changed my lighting. Most lights give off like this orangish yellow hue, and so I got pure white light LED lights, lamps, and they weren't really expensive either, and they're really good. They were real bright, real white, and they actually even come with a remote, which was really cool. So I got some standing lamps. That's another thing to make sure you got the right lighting. That'll, especially if you're going to do the green screen, you definitely need good lighting, and you don't want a lot of shadows. Another thing that you can do also, when I notice, no matter how I do the lighting, especially when I get enough light on me, I look real pale. So you in OBS and other software, I don't use filters. I like looking the way I do, but I make sure I do a little color correction in there to make sure that you can actually see my skin tone, so that I don't look like a pale white ghost, which is sometimes what the camera makes me look like with enough light on me. Anyways, another real big hint is I started out, I get very discouraged and everything else, and you got to get past that. Other things that were discouraging were very few times I got bad comments, but even seeing a thumbs down, on the likes, really kind of threw me. So, just take it in stride. I mean, nobody starts out doing this perfect usually, and it's a learning experience. So one of the things I've done is I go back, and if I go back and I look at my original video when I started, and then I look at my videos now, I can't believe I got any views back in the beginning because my videos were terrible. My titles were terrible. My descriptions were terrible. I wasn't putting in chapters. My thumbnails were horrific. And yet again, I'm still working on all of that. I mean, what kind of thumbnails really, pull somebody in, once make them click on it and watch it? So, I mean, the only thing I can say about that, on the learning curve side of it, is I've spent some time watching what other people are doing. Go watch more other successful people that are in the same category as you are on YouTube and or other streaming platforms, and see what they're doing. I wouldn't say copy. Please don't copy anyone, but it might give you an idea of something that you want to do on your channel along the same lines in a little bit, and just kind of get the creative juices flowing, as they say. So that's very helpful. All right, and you might see now that I'm actually wearing my headset, so I guess that brings up another category: is technical difficulties. My USB wireless USB mic just totally died on me, and I'm like watching my footage, and I'm like, "Where's my sound?" So hey, I'm back. Anyway, so technical difficulties. I've done things like not hit the record button and something really cool happened in game. The audio craps out on you. There's all sorts of technical issues. So please, kind of like carpentry, measure twice, cut once. So always double check everything before you, make sure that, you're all set up and everything's live. Oh, another thing, especially if you're streaming, have a second monitor so you can log in, look at your stream, or have it on your phone. Make sure your audio is working good and your frames per second are doing good, so you're doing a good quality stream. That was another problem I had, is I had to upgrade my internet. My bandwidth wasn't enough, so that can definitely make it look like you got a terrible video that's going on. But whereas you really don't, you got a good quality, high quality game going, but your stream looks terrible. So those are just some other things I wanted to jump in and finish this off. So hey, watch out for those technical problems. Please hit the like and subscribe button, and thanks for watching my channel. See you around. Bye bye.